What's going on, my fellow boob lovers? It is Pone, and I am currently base raping or something. I don't know. I just don't like what I'm doing right now. And I'm allowed to do it because I like to troll people. I like to be an asshole. And being an asshole is pretty cool because I can also be sweet too, so I'm a sweet asshole. I don't know if you've ever had any of those before. Most of them smell like shit. But if you can get a hold of a fucking candy apple asshole, just never let that thing go. You know what I mean? Pucker up. It's pretty nice. So, that's what I am, guys. So, that's very descriptive, right? I know, right? So, anyways, now that we're done talking about buttholes, we're going to go through here real quick, and I'm bringing you guys some Battlefield 3 beta gameplay, and I know it's been a couple days since I put it up. I think the last thing I put up was that Mavtage, the little troll montage for you guys. A lot of you guys enjoyed it, a lot of you guys didn't know what it was, and that was the MAV. It's pretty much a self-manned UAV device that you could fly around. The whole purpose of that thing is to troll people. No, that's just my purpose. The idea of it is to be able to fly around and spot the enemies, and in turn, it's also a distraction because everybody's, ooh, flying little ball sack. You know, it distracts people, and that's pretty much what it's supposed to do. But if you build up enough momentum, it can actually kill people. And I have to admit, though it maybe looked a little bit easy, it really was really difficult. 9 times out of 10, you actually killed a guy. You'd fly through him sometimes. It was almost impossible to kill a guy that was prone. So, and there's a lot of proning in this game, so you know what I'm talking about. So, anyways, who got mad at those walls right there? Damn, that's probably me. Somebody, it was host, and I got pissed and broke all the walls. So, anyways, I wanted to talk about Battlefield real quick. As you guys know, I've been having a lot of fun with Battlefield. The new one comes out here in exactly 10 days, guys. I know, my pants are already tight for that. So, I'm having a lot of fun, and one thing that I think they need to work on, I'm not sure if they have or not, or if they're even going to consider during it. My Medea now with it, hallelujah. I think the idea of what I'm doing right now is wrong. And, well, rape is obviously wrong, but I mean, like, there should be a limit, for allowed rape, because base raping is really bad. It's really frowned upon, because it's just there's no fun there. There's no way for them to fight back, and at this point, it's basically just me babysitting their whole spawn area, and, I don't think that's fair. So I think, like, in Rush, when they go through and they set up these games, you know, initially, you know, at the start of this game, they need to move that little spawn area. You know, when it gives you the countdown that you need to GTFO, you got 10 seconds to get out of there. I think they either need to cut that down to 5 seconds or do something. And I think every time somebody captures another objective, they need to move that little point upwards. So I honestly think that's something they need to look into, because if that was actually, if that little cutout was at the front area of the subway, nobody would be able to get up here and flank right there. I think that would be a smart idea to add to this game, because a lot of times, you know, even farther in the subway system, people can just get behind you. And if they get behind you, they're picking up 8 kills, 10 kills, 20 kills. And right now, this isn't right. They really have no chance. If you got 3 or 4 members, I know it's a very large game, very large maps and, you know, amounts of people. But if you get a good squad of guys that knows how to do this, look at me just taking on squad after squad. And that's just one guy. Imagine if there were like 3 or 4 other guys that were in my squad or as good as I am running through there. And that's just, how do you fight that? That's assaulting the assaulters. That's the guys stopping the attackers. And at that point, you know, if they can't even get inside, and I know that's the objective, is to keep them away from the objectives, but if they can't even get in the goddamn map, I just think that's a little wrong. So I've just been thinking, you know, I've been seeing a lot of things. I've been seeing, like, montage clips and stuff where guys are getting, like, 6-man collaterals and shit like that, where they come behind the guys, they flank them, and they line them up in tunnels and stuff like that. And that's, I mean, everybody's guilty of doing it. I'm not going to stop doing it. I'm rushing forward. Had I ran into a guy right here, guess what? Just like I just did. Amazing. I shot the guy. I start fighting right here. So as long as they're where they're supposed to be, go. But I'm a guy that doesn't like to stop. So unless there's a big red stop sign saying, Pone, don't fucking do it, bro. Or a big sign saying, hey, I'm going to kill you if you keep going. If they actually had that up, then that would be a so much better addition to this game, and I hope they do work on that, because that'd be pretty badass. But, you know, I just gave you a little bit of clip. This was the the AKS 74U, and it's a pretty badass gun. I really do love the gun. It's one of my favorite Russian guns. It's quite dominant. I do believe it's a starter weapon for one side. I'm not too sure. But it does work. It goes in. I like the iron sights. I like the easy to maintain recoil. It's a phenomenal gun. If you guys never gave this gun a chance, I know it's one of those guns that I get at the start and probably would continue to use no matter what. You know, I got some favorites like the AEK, the AKS 74U, the M27 IAR. Some of the easy guns are the ones I like the most. So with that all being said, I hope you enjoyed. Do me a favor and like it up. Peace out, guys. Get it.